Hello, everyone. Here's the playoff picture. We get the Panthers.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
Home field advantage, boys.
It's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports. As we'll see Trey Lance and the San Francisco 49ers versus Baker Mayfield and the Carolina Panthers.
Well, it was a common sight in the 80s and 90s, not quite as frequent since, but it's back. Playoff football in the Bay Area here at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the San Francisco 49ers. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. They'll be led out by the third overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trey Lance.
For a guy still in his second year in the NFL, this is obviously a big spot for him to try and fill. Able to engineer the victory in the wild card round last weekend. That's got to give him confidence, and it's got to elevate the confidence of his teammates as well. But as he said after the win, things are only going to get tougher from there. He understands the situation he's in. He understands what's ahead of him in this one.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
This is the postseason, dumbass.
Trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent
Excuse me.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Shotgun now for Lance. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 41. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Lance. Man open, that's Ray McLeod. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line. Give them 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. First down, here's Mitchell. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And Lance will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Mitchell's hurt.
Play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Second down, here's Davis Price. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Ty Davis Price, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Robbie Gould on for the extra point.
Mitchell, Mitchell won't be back in. I'd rather have him at, he had back spasm.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Ty Davis Price. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
It'll be easy, rest him up, save him for the big game, you know what I mean?
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game.
I got Price Smith.
They're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
And he more than did his part in the wild card win with 3 touchdown passes. Now, he's going to get a bigger test here in round 2. But his unit is in rhythm, and they're playing as well as they have all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if this defense, though, tried to get after him early with a little extra pressure. If he can handle that, he can have another big game, though.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Mayfield looks to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Could be a run.
To throw, Mayfield able to complete this.
Good enough.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. McCaffrey on the toss right. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw it. Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Mayfield on 1st down. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Mayfield. That caught by Trimble. And this will move the chains again.
Yeah, man.
Going to be made at the 49ers.
Kill me on that little short pass.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very...
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Oh, yeah.
Javon Kinlaw busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Following the sack, Mayfield and the Panthers staring at a 3rd and long here. He gets it to Thomas. And brought down, but they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up short as the tackle is made at about the 3.
Fair pass it, bro.
Big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Call it no gain on the kick.
Told you should have passed it.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th.
About time.
Touchdown, Panthers.
I thought for sure they would take the 3, though.
And the Panthers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. That drive along,
excuse me,
15 plays. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. No return here for Wilson. It's a touchback. It'll come out to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their 2nd drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because
this block must not be going too good.
Double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. 54 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
A give here to Mitchell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. Lance now on first down. Forced out to his left. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Trey Lance, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? But I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And for them, maybe a little carryover from last week's game. They got the win on the road in the wild card round, on the road here again in the divisional round, but they're hanging tough.
Hey, cue a little music, right? A little on the road again. I mean, this has been kind of the mantra they're under right now, and they can't change it. The season dictated what would happen with them, right? They had to go on the road for the first round for the playoffs. They're on the road again, and sometimes teams get really comfortable with that. Not only the idea of going on the road and shocking the world, but just, hey, it's just us. We don't have to worry about outside distractions. It's just us. Let's go play.
It becomes that us against the world mentality, doesn't it?
And while it may be overplayed, you know, in the media, it's real when it comes time to play ball.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Mayfield. Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Way to go, way to go.
The 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
97 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. And Lance now to throw. Able to complete this one to McLeod. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one goes for 24 yards. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Working from the gun, Lance. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kyle Juszczyk taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this, partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And again, it's Mayfield. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 7. Mayfield down. And his pass incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Javon Kinlaw. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. This, the first of 4 Divisional Round matchups coming up this weekend. We'll get back out to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look ahead to tomorrow's other Divisional Round game in the NFC. And it looks like we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers ready to go back to work to start the third quarter. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Hell yeah.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
He may have been down.
Is the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
a lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Oh, wow.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And able to get this one across the
I thought it was right.
before he's brought down.
It was going to run to the right,
14
too.
yards, good for a Panther first down. Here's Mayfield. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
That's a run.
On the give, this is their fullback.
Yep.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he is going to have a Panthers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Throw left side complete.
Oh, they wasted 5 minutes on this drive.
The next wave
Yeah.
storms in quickly for the stop. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. Throwing, Mayfield. And it's caught.
They deserve that one.
Giovanni Ricci from 6 yards away. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They used their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does
3.
because of the last
I'm going to get a
score that went
touchdown.
against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
On the handoff, Mitchell. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And now they'll throw with Lance. Being chased out left. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 34.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the third quarter. Another big play right there.
Mitchell is going backwards as he'll be
Wow.
tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, it's apparent the defense understands the situation. They have to keep them out of the end zone here. That's a great start by them. A loss.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Now Lance throwing on second down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Fast, slow, it doesn't matter. If you give a quarterback enough room to escape, he can hit you for a big gain. You've got to give him a little more focus moving forward.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Ready. Yellow, 43.
Right back to Juszczyk again. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That's
man.
Ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he had the touchdown on the last drive, also 4 for 4. Very, very effective. What does he need to do to translate that forward into this drive?
Not think that what he saw in coverages last time is exactly what he's going to get again. He's got to play ahead and start thinking to himself, okay, we just did that. What are they going to take away now? What do we go to as a counter, and continue to encourage his offensive line to continue to give him time?
They were really good on the last drive. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll set up to throw. Again, he finds more. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll set up a throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now a carry here for their fullback. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A good solid game there on 1st down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything bigger.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mayfield. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. He'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Eric Armstead in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown,
good play.
Panthers. Sean Smith, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
5 minutes, 23 seconds.
Content to bring this out to the 25, a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Another carry here for the fullback, Juszczyk. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
You say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
From just shy of midfield, Lance connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Lance looking to throw it. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, They take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
Here we go. 45. White.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. You must be dreaming.
Check. Go.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Ready.
2nd down, and again, it's Davis Price. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Ready.
On 3rd down, here's Davis Price. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Another touch for Davis Price. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Yellow. 22. 10 cycles. Cut. Go.
2nd down, here's Davis Price. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
This defense needs a big
Yeah, we
play
got
the
this
worst
one.
way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Ready. Go.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They go down to a knee, and with that, they're off to the NFC title game. So with that knee, they take care of business in the divisional round. They'll be back here at home next weekend. One more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They get to ride that wave for at least 1 more week because they have their big prize in their eyes, and that's getting into the Super Bowl. But they have to win next week after winning this one.
Oh, yeah.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough way for it to end.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.com.
143 yards passing, that was
The
it.
49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara. %.
was all short little passes, that's why. The rest of it was all running. Advance. Let's be Packers. No. Well, we'll see what happens next time, huh? You guys have a blessed night.